Hey, I'm Sarah here with Bobby and JJ Radio, and this is this week's Ask Mr. Credit. We've got our own Mr. Credit, Robbie Allen of Credit Restoration of Texas. And Robbie, I want to know what happens, just hypothetical situation, what happens if I get sued? What happens to my credit?
Well, your credit's going to take a real dive. Anytime you get sued, well, let me walk you through the process. So the first thing that happens is normally you have a creditor or a collector that you haven't paid. And so what they'll do is if they really want to put pressure on you to get your money, then they will file a judgment. But it doesn't just become a judgment right away. The first thing that they do is they've got to serve you. And so being served is someone's going to show up at your place of work.
That's a bad day.
Yeah, they're going to show up at
hypothetical.
At your house, or they're going to put a notice on the door of your apartment or home saying, "Hey, listen, you've been served and you're being sued." This is the part that I really stress to people. Do not ignore this. At that point, there are still a lot of different options out there. One, of course, is you can contact the creditor right away and see if you can work out some type of payment arrangements with them. A lot of times you can work out some payment arrangements, and then they'll essentially just kind of withdraw the suit. So at least you're not going to have a judgment on your credit. Yeah, you got to pay your old debt, but at least you don't have that on there. So that would be the first thing to attempt to do is to contact them, try to work out some terms. Another thing you can do is you can reach out to an attorney, and that's something that we offer. We work closely with an attorney here in town that if you're sued and you don't want to mess with the creditor, because sometimes they can be kind of jerks, we have an attorney that would be happy to represent them, and they can, help them either work out a lump sum settlement, put it on terms, and they can also really negotiate the debt down tremendously. Or if you are just a do-it-yourself kind of person and you want to take on some real knuckle cracking action, then you could represent yourself in court and take that on yourself. So those are the kind of different things that you can do. But what I was saying is that the last thing that you want to do is just ignore it. Don't ignore it, because then it's going to automatically become a default judgment. That's going to get filed with the court, and now actually interest starts running on that on the debt that you owe them.
Oh, goodness.
And now they know they've got you, and so it's really hard to negotiate terms after it's a default judgment. And most people, when it's important, when they want to buy a house, when they want to start a business. Now it's like, wow, I've got this judgment on here. But but you can reach out to us and we'll be happy to talk to you about it. Our number is 210-248-9061. That's 210-248-9061. Or you can look us up on the web. It's creditrestorationoftexas.com.